So what if you move to Kenosha and you move too far from where you love? Or worse, you miss out on some of those hidden gems that the locals love. Well, in this video, I'm taking on a full map tour of Kenosha, highlighting the neighborhoods, lifestyles, and even the current housing trends here in Kenosha, Wisconsin. So if you're ready, let's dive on in and let's take a look at what's around Kenosha. So where is Kenosha, Wisconsin? Well, Kenosha is in the southeast corner of Wisconsin. Obviously here, this is a map of the United States. I don't want to do that. If my mouse wants to work right here. But as you zoom in here, you'll see that Kenosha is almost directly between Milwaukee and Chicago. Milwaukee is the biggest city in Wisconsin and a huge hub for jobs and where people like to vacation, work at, and go play in the Wisconsin area. In Chicago, obviously being the third biggest, largest city in the US, is a huge place for jobs and people in Illinois where they love to live, work, and play also. So a lot of people that live here in Kenosha, they commute to either Milwaukee or Chicago or any of the suburbs in between either city. So Kenosha is kind of a hodgepodge of people. People that live in Wisconsin, or people that work in Wisconsin, or people that work in Illinois and commute to either city along the I-94 corridor, which is this corridor right here. I-94 here. I-94 goes between Milwaukee and down south here to Chicago. I-94 becomes a tollway as you cross over into Illinois. It becomes 294 into Illinois and goes right directly into Chicago and around Chicago if you stay on 294. So let's take a tour of Kenosha. Let's go ahead and start downtown here. So one of my favorite places to eat when you're downtown here is Frank's Diner. Frank's Diner is a staple here in Kenosha. If you've never been, you have to try it. It's been featured in diners, drive-ins, and dives on the Food Network at least once, I think 2, maybe 3 times. It's also been featured on a couple other shows on the Food Network. My favorite thing to get there here at Frank's Diner is the garbage plate. It's a local favorite here in Kenosha. If you've never been to Frank's Diner and you live here in Kenosha, you have to go try it. It is a great place. It is a streetcar that's literally made into a restaurant. It is tight quarters. There isn't a ton of seating, but if you've never been there, you have to go try it. It is a really great place. Another one of our favorite places here when we're downtown is the Buzz Cafe. When we're downtown and we're just kind of bumming around, not really doing much, but we need that pick-me-up to keep going, we stop here at the Buzz Cafe, get a quick infusion of caffeine, and keep going on with our day. Or we just want to kind of mill around, just meet the people, meet some locals, or meet some friends up, and have a quick chat, or just sit and relax, maybe bring our computers and work for a little while. We meet here at the Buzz Cafe, have a seat, get a quick bite to eat and some caffeine, and enjoy the local ambiance here at the Buzz Cafe. If you are staying here in Kenosha and you need a place to stay, the Stella Hotel and Ballroom is a great place to stay. The Stella Hotel is a historic hotel. They remodeled it, I want to say 2 or 3 years ago. It might be longer than that. They completely redid the whole hotel. It is a beautiful, absolutely stunning hotel on the inside now. It is 3 floors, I want to say, of brand new hotel rooms, all completely redone on the inside. There is not a bad room in the whole hotel room, from what I hear anyway. I have personally not ever stayed there because obviously I live in Kenosha, so I don't need to stay there. But from what I've been told from people that have stayed there, is a gorgeous hotel room. There's not a bad room there, and they do have a restaurant on the inside there, as well as a bar and local and other places that you can just get food and drinks if you're staying there. And we can't forget about Scoop's Ice Cream here. Scoop's Ice Cream here is a local favorite if you're downtown Kenosha. If you're looking for a sugary treat while you're downtown, stop in at Scoop's. They have all kinds of ice cream. If you're thinking of a flavor and you just are craving it, you're downtown, it's a warm, sunny summer day, stop in at Scoop's. It's probably really busy, but that place is great. The staff is friendly, the owner is friendly, and they have all kinds of ice cream flavors. If you can imagine it, they probably have it. It is one of my daughter's favorite places to stop by is Scoop's every time we're downtown. So as we move a little bit further north here downtown, Anna's on the Lake here is another really great coffee shop here. It was Common Grounds there for a while, and then recently became Anna's on the Lake, I believe a year and a half ago now. It is a really nice place to stop by. They have a patio on the side of the building there. You can get your coffee, sit outside on the patio, and enjoy the harbor view. As you keep going north here, the Boathouse is a really, really nice place if you want to catch a bite to eat while you're downtown Kenosha. Stop here. They have really great views of the harbor here, and they have really nice food too. One of my favorite places to go to during the summer is Simmons Island here. It is a nice big island here, full of walking paths, full of trails, and of course the beach along Lake Michigan here. It is probably the best beach here in Kenosha, in my opinion anyway. It's a public beach, so during those really warm summer days, it does get kind of busy, but it is a really great beach if you're looking for a really nice beach to go to. They keep it really well maintained. There's also a boathouse here on Simmons Island. I believe it's right around this area here. It's not on the map that I know of anyway. It might be right here. Nope, it's just a picture. I think it's right here. Yep, this is the boathouse. It was just recently opened last year. Somebody bought it and revamped it, and now they sell everything that you could possibly need for the beach: sunscreen, bathing suits, some little snacks, some ice cream, all kinds of little things that you can need for a beach. It's a really great place if you're looking for little things that you might have forgotten while you're at the beach, like a pail and shovel for your kids to make sandcastles with. So if you're downtown and you're looking for a great beach, definitely check it out. And on the very edge of the beach here is the iconic Red Light House of Kenosha here. You can walk up to it, take pictures, and check it out. So as we continue our tour of Kenosha here, we are going to zoom out here, if I can figure out my mouse. And we are going to go north. Carthage College here is a private school here in Kenosha. It is a private four-year college. It has an absolutely stunning campus. If you're looking for a awesome college to go to, an awesome four-year college that offers all kinds of studies that you're looking for, check out Carthage College, see what they offer, see if they're offering something that you may be interested in. It's obviously not for everyone. You know, different colleges offer different studies, but Carthage College offers a wide variety of things, and they have an absolutely stunning campus. It is right here on the lakefront of Kenosha, and honestly, their campus is stunning. It is absolutely beautiful. So this is actually just one of the parking lots. Their college is a little further north here. This is their college actually. It is actually on the lakefront. They don't actually show the college, they just show a statue. But this is their college. And as you can see, it is actually on the lakefront here. It's an actually beautiful college campus. I do want to show you guys, if I can find it now, Big Star Drive-In here. Kenosha is home to 3 different drive-in restaurants here in Kenosha. That's the most in one city that I'm aware of anyway in the United States. I could be very wrong on this. There might be more in a different city that I'm not aware of. But Big Star is open seasonally. They do close, I want to say probably around November, maybe late October. It depends on when the owner decides to close it and retreat for the winter time. But they are open now as of March of 2025. They opened a little bit earlier this year than normal. They're usually open in the springtime and then all summer long and then into the early fall. They are a great place if you're looking for burger, fries. They don't have any like specialty food or anything. They're just kind of American food, burger, fries. I think they have like a roast beef sandwich and things like that. Shakes, malts, and then your regular Coca-Cola products, that kind of stuff. They're a drive-in. They are cash only, so if you're going to stop there, make sure you bring your cash. They do have an ATM there, though, if you do forget your cash. But it's a really great place. Make sure you check them out if you're in Kenosha and you're hungry. I'm going to zoom in here real quick because I do want to show you guys this one thing. If you are a big bike rider and you like to ride bikes, make sure you check out the Washington Park Velodrome. It is one of the only ones left in the country because bicycles just aren't very popular anymore. A lot of people don't race bicycles anymore. But Kenosha does have a velodrome here in Washington Park, and they do actually race bicycles here still. They hold bicycle racing competitions here quite often. I want to say a dozen or so times a year at least. So you can go there and watch them race bicycles. You can enter the bicycle races yourself if you'd like to. Just check them out and see what kind of races they have, and if you'd like to enter them. As we zoom out here, we're going to go. UW Parkside is the second college that we have here in Kenosha. It's another public college. It's a public college in Kenosha, part of the University of Wisconsin systems of college. It is a four-year college, very popular here in the Kenosha area, Kenosha racing area. I don't know exactly how many kids they have, but it is a few thousand that go here to Parkside. It is also a beautiful campus, and it is actually right here on the site of Petrifying Springs Park. Petrifying Springs Park is a county park actually that is acres and acres, I don't know exactly how many acres, of trails, wooded areas, and open spaces of just nature basically. You can hike trails, you can look at the spring that goes through the park, you can play in the open fields. There are pavilions to rent. There's also a beer garden here where you can check out. And there's also a golf course here. That's what this is right here, the Petrifying Springs Golf Course. I've golfed here a couple times. It's a really nice golf course. They keep it really well maintained. And yeah, if you like nature, if you like parks, Petrifying Springs is definitely a place to check out. This is actually technically in the county, not actually part of Kenosha itself, but I did want to show it to you guys. Now we're going to head west here to the interstate, because I want to show you guys Mars Cheese Castle here. Mars Cheese Castle is also part of the county, but it is a tourist attraction here in the Kenosha area. People come from all over the place to check out the Mars Cheese Castle. It obviously sells cheese, and it sells meats of all kinds. If you love cheese, if you love meats, come check out the Mars Cheese Castle. They also sell alcohol, wines, sodas, all kinds of drinks, and they have a food court in there. They have deli meats, they have regular food, pretty much anything you can think of. Mars Cheese Castle kind of sells it, or at least part of it. So if you're in the area, you want a tourist attraction, come check out Mars Cheese Castle. It's a fantastic place. And of course, around Mars Cheese Castle, there's all kinds of food places to go check out. There's a gas station around it. Around Mars Cheese Castle here, we have Uline. They're a huge employer here in the area. And across the interstate, there's an Amazon facility. There's an Amazon fulfillment facility here in Kenosha. Kenosha does have its own airport here. It's a regional airport, so it's a smaller airport. So if you have your own private airplane, you can fly into Kenosha if you want to and store your airplane here for a little while. Obviously, if you have a big 747 or something like that, you can't fly into this airport. But if it's a smaller airplane, you can fly here and stay here for a little while if you wanted to. As we go a little further south here, that leads us here into our first neighborhood here, Whitecaps. Whitecaps is a very highly sought after neighborhood. People love Whitecaps. It is a very quiet neighborhood. It was kind of built around a school here. Nash Elementary School is in the center. It is right here, is Nash Elementary School. And the schools that feed into, or the Schools that Whitecaps feeds are National Elementary School, Indian Trail High School, and Mahone Middle School. So the median home price in Whitecaps is about $281,000, but it's not very uncommon to see homes in Whitecaps sell for $300,000 up to about $450,000. Homes built in this subdivision were built in the early 1990s to early 2000s, and they're mostly two-story homes. You'll find a couple ranches in there, but they're mostly two-story homes. They're primarily owner-occupied homes and mostly 3 to 4 bedroom homes. The average homeowner age is 35 to 55, and they're popular with families and professionals, younger professionals. Mostly because of the proximity to the interstate here. People that are traveling to and from work, you have the interstate right here, easy commute. And Highway 50 here, the main artery in Kenosha. Average household income for people that live in Whitecaps is $85,000 to $95,000. You're near top-rated schools, National Elementary and Mahone Middle School, like I said. It features quiet streets, walking trails, parks, and you're close to retail, grocery. You have a low crime rate, and you're close to I-94 as well. That is Whitecaps neighborhood here in Kenosha, a very popular neighborhood that everybody wants to live in, it seems. As we head a little further west here, I do want to point out there's Woodman's grocery store. It is a very, very popular grocery store here in Kenosha. We get people from all over that travel up here to go to Woodman's, probably because of the cheaper gas prices and just the cheaper food prices. Well, we have people from Lake County, Illinois, and people even from Milwaukee County that travel down here to go to Woodman's. They are building a Woodman's in Racine right now, so this Woodman's will probably see a little bit of a downturn in traffic just because of that Woodman's in Racine, but we'll see what happens. As we travel a little further west here, the Brat Stop here is a very popular place for locals to go to, especially for sporting events. It is technically in the city of Kenosha. People don't realize that Kenosha actually goes west of the interstate, but it does. The city limits actually do go west of the interstate. The Brat Stop is super popular. It is a local bar/restaurant. But I do want to show you guys Strawberry Creek here. So they're going to show Strawberry Creek Golf Course here because it is a neighborhood/golf course. But Strawberry Creek is a higher end neighborhood, HOA neighborhood that has a golf course attached to it. So some interesting facts about Strawberry Creek. The median home price in Strawberry Creek is $525,000 to $600,000. But it is not uncommon at all to see homes in this neighborhood listed for $700,000 up to, I've even seen them listed for $900,000 or even a little bit more than that. High-end custom-built homes built in the 2000s and newer, many with golf course views. A lot of these homes are built right on the golf course. So if you love to have that golf course view, these homes are probably for you because not many homes in Kenosha have a golf course view. Average homeowner age is 45 to 65 plus. They're ideal for executives and retirees. The average household income in this neighborhood is $125,000 to $150,000 plus. So they are definitely for people that are a little more well off in life. The neighborhood features the club at Strawberry Creek, which is like an HOA club that you can rent out for parties and that kind of stuff. It also features a golf course, dining, a fitness area, a pool. It is a quiet, private HOA community with easy access to Highway 50 and Highway 94 for those commuters that still travel to and from work. So next we're going to travel east down Highway 50 here, main artery in Kenosha. I do want to point out a couple things as we travel east down 50. Kenosha is home to 2 different hospitals. We have Aurora Hospital here near the Whitecaps area. It has 1 hospital. And then we also have a second hospital that's technically in Pleasant Prairie. And that hospital should be right in this area. It's not showing up on the map though. But it is St. Catherine's Hospital. Frederick South is what they call it now. They changed the name when Frederick bought it to Frederick South. But it's Frederick South St. Cat's Hospital. Those are the two hospitals that we have here in Kenosha / Pleasant Prairie. And as we travel east, this here is a bunch of shopping. There's a Target, there's a Costco here, and a bunch of dining here in this area, right across the street from Whitecaps. As we travel east down Highway 50 here, we have a theater here. Cinemark Tinseltown here is right here off Highway 50 and Highway 31. Highway 31 is another major artery that goes north-south in Kenosha and Pleasant Prairie. We continue traveling east down here. I do want to show you guys, here is the second drive-in in Kenosha that is operational every single day, the Spot Drive-In. This drive-in is open all year long. It is also cash only when you are there. When you pull up the drive-in to buy something, it is cash only. However, they do have an app. I believe the app is still active. If you buy something on the app or online, you can pay with your credit card, then stop there and pick it up. So the Spot is another really great drive-in. What are you? Are you a Big Star or are you a Spot kind of person? Let me know down here in the comments. Me personally, I love them both. I'm probably more of a Big Star person just because you can't have it all year long. So it's like a treat, I guess, when you can't have Big Star. But the Spot, I really enjoy the Spot too. But what are you? Are you more of a Big Star or a Spot kind of person? The third drive-in that we have is, I don't know if it'll be on the map or not. It's right here, Andy's Drive-In. This is another drive-in that we have here in Kenosha. It was recently just sold, so I don't know if it's going to stay named Andy's Drive-In or not. So we'll see what happens to it. This one has odd hours. I honestly don't know what time it's always open, so make sure you check the website first. And they don't have car hops that come out to you, that I'm aware of anyway. Every time that I see somebody go in there, you actually have to get out of your car and go inside and order something. Whereas the other two, when you pull up there, you stay in your car and somebody comes out to you and you order your food and sit. And you stay in your car and eat your car. Just like a traditional drive-in. Andy's is a little bit different. It's more like a traditional restaurant. But the other two, the Spot and Big Star, are like traditional drive-ins where you stay in your car and you eat your food there. So lastly, here on our tour, I want to go over these last two neighborhoods here. They're on the east side of Kenosha here, Southport and Alendale. These are two of the oldest neighborhoods in Kenosha. Let's go over Southport. This is the kind of the southern neighborhood here, south of 75th Street. Southport Park here kind of gives away the name of it. People love Southport Park here. It has a trail, it has a walking path, and it's right along Lake Michigan. It also has a pavilion here that you can rent out for parties and that kind of stuff that a lot of people do. But some information about Southport neighborhood is the median home price is about $275,000 to $325,000. It's a mix of bungalows, colonial, and craftsman homes. Many of them built in the early 1900s. The average household income is $70,000 to $85,000, and the average homeowner age is 35 to 60 years old. It features close to lakefront. It's close to the lakefront, parks, quiet, family-oriented, and has historic charm. So if you're looking for that kind of thing, then these two neighborhoods may be the thing for you. So the next neighborhood is Alendale, which is typically north of 75th Street, and goes up to, I would say, about 60th Street. Is kind of the Alendale neighborhood-ish, and then east of Sheridan Road. Alendale is the median home price is $325,000 to $375,000. They are larger, more historic homes, Tudor, colonial, revival, and prairie-style homes. The average home price is $85,000 to $100,000. I would say even more than that. You'll often see homes in this area listed for $325,000 up to $425,000 in the Alendale area. So I think that the average price in this area is actually higher than that. The average age that lives in this area is 40 to 65 years old and older. Features a tight-knit community. It's very walkable with tree-lined streets and close to Simmons Island, the yacht club, and downtown, which is all very true. If you like to boat and you have a boat, the yacht club is right here in this area, close to Frank's Diner. I don't think they show the yacht club, but here's the parking lot for the yacht club, and the club I believe is like this building here, but they don't have it marked on the map for whatever reason. So that's kind of the overall map tour of Kenosha. There's a lot that I skipped over. Obviously, there's a bunch of neighborhoods here in the center of Kenosha on the north side and the south side. What is your favorite part of Kenosha? Let me know down here in the comments. Did I miss anything? Is there anything that I should have included in my map tour of Kenosha? Should I redo this map tour of Kenosha and include something that I really messed up on this tour? Let me know down here in the comments. I'm sure you have an opinion. If you have any questions at all about buying or selling here in the Kenosha area, give me a call or shoot me a text. My number is 262-331-1621. I have buyers and sellers just like you reaching out to me every single week, asking me questions about how to buy and sell here in the Kenosha area. I'm happy to help out any way that I possibly can. I hope they have a fantastic rest of your day and enjoy the rest of your week. I can't wait to see you in the next video.